Hey guys, me Dave. It's what is it, 23rd, 24th or something like that in November, 2022. So it's uh it's Wednesday morning. I haven't been to bed yet. I'm still up. It's 8:30 a.m. and I'm still up. They just started making my feet itch again. They gave me a little break there. Now they're making them itch again. Hi Tanner, what's up? So, So we're all being tortured really, really bad. I hear in the community. There's an older guy. His name is Dutch. He is a real TI. They torture the hell out of his feet all the time and all this stuff. His legs and his feet. He's like 80 years old. They just don't let up off him. I feel sorry for that old guy. He's really going through it. And others are going, Brian too's going through it, I'm going through it, I'm sure other people are going through it too. But, perps want to play this down. Like, oh, we need to gather a bunch of evidence, and we need to do this, we need to do that. Perps want to take us back. They want to take us back. They want to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. They can never move forward. They want to keep on repeating the same thing over and over and over again to make you stand still. Like we're not getting anywhere, okay? Guys, this is the biggest thing that's ever happened to TIs. The biggest thing. History is being made right now. History is being changed right now. FBI, CIA, State Department workers, cabinet members, White House staff are all being targeted. They're targeted individuals. This is the biggest and the best thing that's ever happened to us. I hate to say it because they're innocent victims and they have brain damage and everything else. We have brain damage, I'm sure. But this is the biggest and the best thing that's ever happened to us. We are getting somewhere. Screw the class action lawsuits, screw the collection of evidence, and screw all this stuff. We're getting somewhere, you guys. This is the best thing that's ever happened to us. This is out. People are complaining about this. Big people are complaining about this. We're going to be able to piggyback on that. We're going to be able to piggyback on that. This is the biggest thing that's ever happened to us. And it's in the news. There's tons of articles on Google. It's in the news. All major news channels are reporting on this. They're not reporting on us yet. It's gonna come, you guys. It's gonna come. We're being tortured to hell right now. Maybe for a reason. Maybe they know it's gonna end here soon. But this is the biggest and the best thing that's ever happened to us. This is out, you guys. It's out. There's no stepping back. We don't have to do class actions. We don't have to collect a bunch of evidence. We don't have to do all that stuff. These agents are doing it for us. They're doing it for us. It doesn't cost us anything. They got the evidence. They went to the experts. They did eye tests. They did other tests and brain matter tests and everything else. Brain injuries. They can see they have brain injuries and their white matter's messed up in their brain and all this stuff. They're collecting all the data for us. It doesn't cost us a thing. This is our pathway to get out of this. These guys are doing it for us. We don't have to do anything right now. We just have to sit back and watch the show. They're collecting all the evidence for us. They're collecting all the evidence for us. with all the experts. You know, this is the biggest thing that's ever happened to us, and the best thing that's ever happened to us. They're doing it for us, you guys. We don't have to sit here and collect a bunch of nonsense evidence and try to do lawsuits and all this stuff that people have been talking. They've been talking about it for 10 years. Talk for 10 years, and they get nothing done. They run around in circles. That's perps for you. That's perps. They keep on mentioning the same old thing. All these agents, White House workers, government workers, they're collecting and getting evidence for us. We just have to follow that path. We have to piggyback on the back of that and get the same evidence and prove that we're being hit with these weapons. And they can prove that we're being hit with these weapons. And we probably have brain damage too. They're doing it all for us. It doesn't cost us anything. They're collecting the evidence for us. So anyway, what's going to happen? What will happen? Well, there's a few things that could happen. They could start hitting our perps. That's one thing that could happen. They could come up here and start hitting our perps and taking them out. Number two is, if they don't stop these programs, they could lighten up on them. If they don't want to let us go, and we're hooked up to that supercomputer for life, which they could disconnect us if they wanted to, but we're hooked up to supercomputer for life. Another thing they could do is they can put us in a silent mode of the program where we don't even know we're being hit with AI. You know, they'd be like, oh yeah, we're stopping the program and all this stuff. You know, and we could go in the silent mode like we were before, where we didn't even know we were being hit. Years before the trauma-based mind control program begun. So there's a few options that could happen. If they don't stop the programs, they could put us in a silent mode, get rid of the gang stalkers, get rid of all the stalking and all that stuff, and let us live a normal life, but we're still hooked up to the supercomputer or being monitored. They could do that. Oh yeah, we're letting them go, but no, we're really not letting them go, but we're not going to torture them anymore. So they could do that. Either way, there's going to be tons and tons of victims, and if it ever gets to that point, they're going to have to put out tons of compensation, tons of money in compensation pay. If it'll get to that, that's going to be a while down the road, I think. The first thing is to piggyback on the back of this and let them know that we are victims too. They know it, you guys. They just haven't acknowledged it yet. You know, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. You know, we got these agents fighting for us, you guys. They're paving the way. They're paving the way. They got lawyers. You know, it's a cover-up. They got a little bit of power behind their name. They're FBI, CIA, State Department workers, military. We just gotta follow them. You know, let them do the work. It doesn't cost us anything. Let's sit back and watch the show. Keep up on news articles and stuff. So anyway, I want to try to go back to bed. You know, I'm tired. I've been up all night. I knew it too. You know, this guy is obsessed with making my feet itch and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.